everybody. This is Katerina Panopoulou from Artist Coaching. Today I have Andy Baderas, and we're going to talk about how Andy achieved his 2K monthly goal in 2 weeks. So Andy, do you want to share a few things about who you are and what you do?
Yes, hey, welcome. My name is Ady Parzentny, and I'm from Hit the Road Music Studio. This is a mobile recording studio. We are traveling the world and recording bands worldwide, in the deepest corners, in the desert by 50 degrees, or in the mountains, or wherever they are hiding. We get them, we make a good friendship with them, stay with them, learn more about the culture, and create music videos and singles with those artists. And I'm also a music producer and mixing engineer. This is my new path since 2017. I really enjoy it. And also, on top of it, passionate musician since 20 years.
Awesome. So Adi, how did you get into music production?
Oh, you froze.
How did you get into music production?
In music production, I jumped in 2017. After 1 year travel, we moved to Poland with exactly zero money on the account. So I started to go to the office, learned about IT. I had no idea about computers. And every year I switched the job to a new company. And after the third one, I thought, I'm missing the contact again with musicians. I had always a band. There was always something to do. I'm always writing music, but I thought, if I don't change something now, I will be stuck in this place. So I started to learn. I realized it was a really good company, and there are really nice people. We had really good friendship. It's not that the office is bad, but I needed something more, something different in my life. And there were free resources, lynda.com, that we should use for our IT training. And I found out there is stuff how to mix songs. And so I started to dig into this. I started to buy microphones, like this small curiosity. This was like the igniter, the start to dig more into this material. I realized, because I'm not stuck to one kind of music, so I realized I can work with many different artists, work together on the songs, and learn a lot. And also for me, it's important to stay with young people to learn again more and what's going on now. So it was the perfect solution.
Awesome. So do you want to tell us more about your project, Hit the Road Studio?
Yeah, with this project, after I felt confident to record bands, I was already at the point that I quit my job, and they offered me 1 month unpaid vacation and so on. And I thought, okay, let's try this. And we packed 8 microphones into the car and just went from Poland to Morocco in 1 month and back, but the long way. So we made 10,000 kilometers. That was crazy, yeah. And I was literally running with the backpack with microphones and asking people if they want to record. And it worked. We got some superstars from Israel that we met there. They played 3 gigs per day on a festival called Andalicious. We met wonderful people, singer-songwriter. And this is how it started. I came back, I digged into these tracks. I found more people, I made some more professional productions, and it just kept rolling. I mean, I kept still my office job, and at night I was mixing. I slept like 2 or 3 hours per day, what is crazy. And on the weekends I was in the studio, yeah.
Awesome. So you just got yourself into action and made this happen for you.
Exactly. I imagined where I want to go, what we want to do, and my girlfriend helped us also, because after a while I got like the panic to not have enough money. We are now living in this camping car. Maybe you can see it in the background.
Yeah.
And since and since 2019, since July, almost 1 year, we are living in the car, drive around and record bands. And it worked. It was like the last step to say, we're going to do it. We're going to cancel the flat. we will live from it and enjoy our lives and do what we love.
Awesome. So how many years are you doing that? Like only
Full time,
focusing? Yeah.
only focusing, like really only focusing. It started in June 2019,
Okay.
where I
Okay.
left the office, where I had my last day at the office, and it was the craziest day of my life. Because I went
Awesome.
directly into a tour bus and drove 600 kilometers and played the festival gig. So what could be better?
So how many places have you visited?
Oh, we visited many places. So for now, we Poland. We recorded in Germany, in France, Spain. We didn't record it yet, and now in Morocco. Morocco is very big, so there is. We really digged into the versatility in this music, like from the Sahara to the mountains to the beach. And the next year, like this year, when we make it back, there will be some rest, visit family, and then I want to visit the Balkans and find more of these Balkan orchestras in Romania, bands like Fanfare Ciucarlia and Bobani Marko Markovic, and so on. Let's see. There's not much to plan. It just happened.
Well, when are you gonna come in Greece?
And we can also, we'll be on our way. We'll be on our way. For
Okay,
sure, we will go to Albania again because I spent a half year in Albania. We spent there, and we have to visit some friends again there, and then we will come to Greece.
awesome. So do you have a team or anybody that helps you, or do you do everything by yourself?
It's, if I would say I do everything by myself, I would put myself into a victim role because I get a lot of mental support and people who are just watching the videos, for example, they give us a lot of energy to move
Mm-hmm.
on. Yeah, with the recording, my girlfriend helps to make the music videos, to record them.
Okay.
And I record the audio, manage it with the bands, organize the stuff and mix it, master it. Later also the video editing, and my girlfriend helps me with graphics and check if the video is okay now, you know. Um, so yeah, we're doing this together. It's also,
Okay.
she's helping me with yoga and meditation to rest also, because you can't just work 20 hours per day.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, Ady, I want to ask you, who is your ideal client to work with?
My ideal client to work with for the mixing, this would be people who want to live from their music and reach out to people and really take care of good quality audio.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, what do you think makes you special in what you do? I mean, apart from the obvious.
The special thing is that I really started from scratch. I'm doing it since 20 years. I always hang out with musicians, so we're on the same line. I understand you. Um, I understand the artist and know where to go. And I know the boundary where I can put also a creative touch into the mixes and or just make it technically
Mm-hmm.
as the artist needed, so it sounds big and fat. And there's always a lot of fun, and um, there was always a big smile at the end. You know, it was always great, open conversation. Um, we are creating the space to be yourself and to create together towards the same goal. And this is very special. I'm not like an audio snob, for example. I say it have to be like this, because I saw it in some video, or just let it go. Take all feedback, try it out, and see if it works or not.
That's 100% accurate because I always have a smile on my face when I'm speaking with you. So I
I have
can
the same.
confirm.
Thank you so much.
So, what were you doing before we started working together? How was the situation?
Oh, the situation was out of control.
Okay.
It was out of control because the first idea how the project worked, it was like a little money for the gasoline, something more to live, and we stayed with the bands. We discovered the region, we got food, we had our savings, but you know, with the pandemic, we had to go to a camping place, pay normal rent, like in Krakow, so more expenses came there. So I had to think what to do, and I was working crazy, like crazy, to find some solutions, and they worked for a while, but I think these are not the optimum solutions. Like I created this Patreon campaign where we got loving support to move on, and we got some more bands. But I was staying always at the same level. That next month again something is missing. So I decided to change something, and also to realize how can I make more music again from my side. So we came together to work together and to change actively something, because the way it is working now, it's working cool. We're reaching out to people, but if I can't support my own, it's also hard to support others.
Exactly.
So it made click, you know, there had to be some change.
So were you frustrated with how things were going at that time?
Yeah, frustrated. I don't let the frustration too close to me, but of course you after a while you're running against a brick wall. You can't jump over it, you can't go around it. You're just like, what's next? What's happening next?
Okay.
So yes.
But we know each other for like more than half a year. When did you start thinking about working together?
This was incredible, because we just started with a friendship via Instagram. I found your profile, and there were really helpful quotes. And I thought all the time, oh, my mindset is okay, you know, positive, all cool. Hey bro, with old people, with young people, you know, happy life. But yeah, then we we started to work together. At first, I have to tell you, my girlfriend was asking, why you don't work with Katarina? And
Oh,
exactly this
really?
was it. Like, yeah, she's like, why you don't work with Katarina? I said, well, actually, I'm not sure yet, you know, which direction to go and what I want to do. And at the end, it was a little bit fear, but we started now to work together last month, when it was really time for me to do something. And how can I do something else that I also love, the passion for music. So I started to dig into TV and cinema courses, how to write music for it. And I started to write one song per day, and felt very vitalized again. And that I found a new way again, how to make a living. But definitely I needed help on this way. So this is why I came to you, because I know we have a very good contact. You know what's going on. You help artists to get their stuff together, and yeah, this is what I needed, a new direction.
But still you were having some hesitation about working together, because I remember you wanted to postpone it for a few weeks, and I remember saying to you, you know, the sooner you start, the quicker you're going to get to your goal. Do you
This is
remember
absolutely
that?
correct. Of course, and I will never forget this, because it made click. We had this phone call for 1 hour, and we were talking. I was thinking, and there are so many projects now, still waiting. This is waiting, and then this, and then jump into something new. But at the end, after our conversation, I realized it was just fear inside me to make a new step, to just go out of this and really change something. Because like this, I would sit there, mix for free, and still wouldn't know in which direction to go if we would
Okay.
postpone. If we would postpone, like I said, we would start today at first.
So let me ask you, what was exactly that made you decide, you know, to do business with me?
Exactly was the financial situation, and also my personal situation, because I needed a shift. I needed to do something. I needed to change something. I felt it. Um, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, this is what I felt.
So you had some serious manifestation happening, okay, right after our second call. Yeah. So I just wanted to ask you, what was the one thing that made a difference?
the one thing that made the difference was at first our first call, because I had to know how is the structure in the music business, where I have to start now, what is required from me. So I went over my personal devil and its paperwork, and I did it. And after this, we had the mindset training, and this was really, really making the change, making the difference with gratitude exercises to really imagine where I want to go, to make a real clear goal for myself. And
Exactly.
this was missing. This was missing for me, goal setting.
Exactly. So first, the guitar thing happened, okay, and then your monthly money goal and some other things. I don't know how much you want to share about this, but it was a great story. It's still a great story.
It is incredible because we have an official partnership with Produce Like a Pro, with the Produce Like a Pro Academy and the Pro Mix Academy, where I became a mentor. And this is fascinating because I absolutely love this platform. I had Motorhead tracks there, and it really rocket sky my skills in mixing and gave me more confidence. So what happened is this: in May, I got the phone call from Warren Hewitt that the multi-platinum producer who made Aerosmith and The Fray and have the successful Produce Like a Pro channel with a really good heart. And he was interested in our project, but it took a while, of course. He's so busy, he's helping so many people, but it was like 1 month, 2 months again. And I'm honest, my mindset was like a little bit shy, like I don't dig too deep into it because maybe it will not work out and then you are sad again, you know? So I wasn't imagining what will happen. After our mindset training, directly I jumped in, I said, I put a financial goal to work toward it, and I imagined it every day and manifested it in my mind. And really 3 days later, I finally got the phone call from Warren Hewitt. It was a very quick and very inspiring mentor call. I can't underline it too much. Straight to the points, find the business plan, what we're gonna do with you. Okay, we need 20 mixing courses from you. Can you do it? Yes. And then the sum that I was imagining, he said exactly the sum that this is possible to achieve per month. So what I was imagining 3 days ago happened 3 days later.
Amazing.
This is just crazy. And this is a sum that will make me a normal living and to continue with the project. There are also, we are working now to get even sponsors and all the microphones and to upgrade the equipment, to provide the better quality. But it's just incredible because I'm just earning and I don't have to spend again I just do what I love. And I'm still, you know, I made now 15 mixing courses every day, 1 or 2. I'm still in the process to do it and editing, but I'm just flying high with the goal setting. I started to structure my day. I have my 5 priorities, what I want to achieve per day. I learned how to make them logically. And this is all just merging together to a big blob of love and confidence.
Amazing, amazing.
This is crazy. And with the guitar.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I make it quick. I know I talk a lot, but
no.
This is just fascinating. I have my guitar, and the story is even deeper than the pictures that we shared. So what happened is I have my guitar since 8 years with me. I bought it in Berlin. I earned my rent with it on the street in Berlin, and wherever we've been, to Georgia or wherever, this guitar traveled all the time with us. It was signed by my favorite band, Gogol Bordello, that we met last year, and it's a lot very personal value. And we started with this mindset training. We've been to the Sahara. It was 50 degrees. So the guitar just broke. The glue just get loose and the neck broke. And I'm like, I felt it. And, there was still a lot of frustration in me. it comes up in our mind like, oh my God, the world is now breaking. My guitar is broken. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But I'm like, just stop this drama for a moment. And you saw the pictures, I just took it out and smile,
Yeah.
and just kept it positive. I'm like, okay, it's a guitar, stuff happened. Things come, things go. And 6 hours later, after I posted this on Instagram, one Heward sent me a message. Hey man, I was talking with Yamaha and they will send you a new guitar. What? This is incredible. This is just, and now, yeah, don't know what more to
Amazing.
say. It's just sometimes less words are better. So I'm just grateful and just let it be. It's
Amazing.
beautiful.
So you're just 3 weeks into the program. So really, we're just getting started. So what's your next goals?
My next goals, I mean, we achieved the goals now. I'm working on it. I started to make 3 priorities. Um, one will be fulfilled at the next week, or in 2 weeks I should be ready. So the next goals will be, we had a good conversation last time, and I think it's time to offer something more for musicians and artists, because I checked my strength with the mobile record studio. And the good thing is we could rent an apartment, get the band for 1 month, for example, to the apartment, um, really relax, help with songwriting, and record in these remote, unique locations to get out of the studio, out of the, here is the wall, I'm here in the control room, you are there, and now make the best you can. No, we need all sunshine. We get inspired by the ocean. Maybe make it in Greece. We have a house also in the Sahara, like a very luxurious, beautiful hotel with a pool, and it's very bearable there in October and December, and very quiet, very very inspiring places. So, yeah, this would be the long-term goal, to offer some special packages for recording in remote places, because it's a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun. I've been also to record studios, and it's nice. It got its own touch, when the red light goes on and you're recording. But what is cooler than recording a place you are living in, and you take your time and just make an album on a
For sure.
relaxed time? Yeah, I mean, you're an artist. Um, I think you can confirm, huh?
For
How
sure.
was it for you?
For sure. I always thought that it's amazing, to be able to be in a space for a particular time, and be 100% concentrated. The experience of going back and forth in the studio, of course, it's fun again, but being able to be for a specific period in a place and record, that's like the absolute experience, I believe.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. And I heard it from many artists I worked with. They, people who recorded already 20 years ago. They said it changed, of course. They were at the record studio. There was a pool, and they were also by the ocean. They went out for dinner together, all together, and just had a good time and made the killer album.
Of course. Of course. So,
Yeah,
would you recommend others working with me?
definitely. Definitely. If you want to change something in your life, and if you want to go on with your career, um, write to Katarina on Instagram, call her over Facebook. It's very inspiring. You will not only learn how to move on as an artist, but you learn a lot about yourself, and you will learn your strength and how much possibilities you have, that you have endless possibilities in this life, that you can achieve what you want. And this lesson is definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. And the coolest thing, um, for me, the course paid already out after 2 weeks. After 2 weeks. And I saw so many online courses where you get the testimonials like, oh, this course pay out after 1 week, this course pay out after 1 month, or whatever. It does. it, it just does. It's not like we have the phone call, and then I do 1 week nothing, and then we have again a phone call, and everything is working out. You just learn in which direction to go and how to plan and what to change. And for me, the why it's so helpful to work together. If I would be famous, if everything would work fine. No, wait, how to say it? I lost it.
Don't worry, don't
Look,
worry.
when when I'm in my current situation as an artist and cannot go further, it means I need some help, and it's okay. We all need help. We get a little bit wrong mindset how we get raised, that we do everything on our own, and we just have to fight through it, through pain and through a very dark era in our life. But this is not true. If you need help, reach out to people, and it makes life more fun. It makes being an artist more fun, and it will get you out of the office or wherever you are, making sandwiches or whatever, flipping burgers, and you don't have to suffer as an artist.
Yeah.
And this is why I recommend also to work with you, because you really give individual goals and work individually on the person and see what needs I have. Then I think about what I need, and then we move on and manifest it. So it's just incredible.
So who do you think artist coaching program would be a really good fit for?
Definitely for musicians. I think it's for everybody. And what I mean with everybody is musicians who get started, musicians who are already 20 years in the business, musicians who are 40 years in the business and want to change something and go to a new direction, because there is always space to learn something more and move on, to get out of your comfort zone and learn something new.
So why should someone who is listening now take action right now?
Why someone who's listening now should take action?
Yeah.
Because we only have one life, and you should don't waste your time with Netflix and frustration, and just take action and change something actively. Change will not happen when you sit on the couch and dream about it.
Exactly. So what's your number one piece of advice for other musicians or even maybe producers?
For musicians, I got the advice from the Deep Purple guitarist. I met him in 2013 when I was working on the stage, and he said, "Do what you love, at least 1 hour per day, whatever you are doing." I'm like, okay, and he looked at me. He said, and it was after the show. He took time to talk with me. I was sneaking in just to meet him because I'm a big fan. So he said, "When did you start your job today?" I said, 6 a.m. "Okay, when do you wake up?" I said, 5. "Wake up at 4 and play 1 hour guitar." Yeah, okay, perfect, man. And since then, I'm doing it. I follow this advice. So whatever you're doing, find space for it and do it with no excuses.
Yeah.
And you will get better.
Ady, this has been fantastic. I love hearing about your story. Can't wait to see what you're going to do in the next month. So if people want to know more about you and Hit the Road Studio, where can they find you online?
Thank you so much for the interview. So if you want to check out our videos, you can check out our YouTube channel, Hit the Road Music Studio. And there is a playlist, for example. You get also a podcast where I tell how we met the artist, I make mixing tips, recording tips, and so on. There you find all the videos. Then say hi on Facebook. You can write me. Feel free to write me when you have any questions. And also on Instagram as Hit the Road Music, where you get also some funny videos and mixing tips and all kind of stuff.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Andy.
Faristo.
Thank you so much. So Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you, Katarina. And yeah, check out her channel also on Instagram, very inspiring quotes. And don't hesitate. Send the DM, take the phone call, and take action. Thank you so much for the interview. It was really, really fun. As always, see you soon.
See you soon. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.